everything around you is potential programming. We see this from companies, slogans, ad executives. They want to sell you an idea, a perspective. It's never the product. It's never the product that is being sold, but it's the way it makes you feel. So it's like, buy this product and you can be a rock star. Drink this coffee and you can be the best version of yourself. Drink the best coffee, be the best version of yourself. Um, it's crazy. So many things are there to an illicit emotional response from you. It's essentially hijacking you, hijacking the emotions in the body, um, and pretty much making you do the desired effect from whatever's promoting that elicited emotion, you know? And just to be aware of that, it's like when we watch porn, for example, it's like they're selling this image, this fantasy, and this fantasy carries you away into this world of external, like you're not feeling your feelings in the body anymore. You're feeling the fantasy in your mind, which then creates the emotion, or you mimic the emotions in your body of that fantasy and that visual that you're holding into your mind. And the fact that it's not even you in that position, you're you're kind of piggybacking on this fantasy, and then you're forcefully trying to elicit a pleasure response out of your body, instead of creating that, being in touch with your body to feel the pleasures and joys of your body on their own. We hold on to this visual to try to make it happen. It's kind of like a cheap way of doing it. It's like a cheap, unsustainable, forgiving of your sovereignty method. So ask yourself at any time, are you the star of your own movie? Are you creating the feelings you want within your body through thoughts that are positive? Or do you think you're not good enough? And do you believe and listen to these conditioning and programs that tell you you need to be like this, you need to wear these pants, you need to drink this drink? It's like so many of this propaganda, is sold to us in a sense of completion. Like, if you have this, then you'll be complete. That you're not enough without this. These subtle hints and suggestions of, and it's never real. It's like you take a picture of a smiling family and then you just put a slogan on it, like all American jeans, and then you put an American flag in it or something like that. And it's like, that makes you feel when you live like the people in this picture who are just actors, who are just smiling, they're getting paid. You will be more American. You will belong. And I kind of feel we're preyed upon in the way that we don't want to feel left out in the grand scheme of things, and we never are. But it's like, follow this trend. You don't want to be left out, do you? You want to be somebody. You want to have an identity. And the thing is, you do have an identity all the time, and it's whatever you want it to be, and it's way beyond any label or little filter, little propaganda thing they can put it into. And there's a lot of, I don't even need to say it, but there's the most propaganda right now that we've ever seen before. Do this and you're a good person, you know? Be a hero. You're a hero. But guess what happens if you don't do this? You're not a hero. No, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should feel shame. You should feel guilt. Here's the emotions. If you do this, you're allowed to feel these emotions and you're worthy of it because we say so. And when we outsource our sovereignty, when we outsource, when we're disconnected, we're like junkies for these fix. When we're disconnected from our actual body and our actual power, we're just going from one thing to the other to give us some kind of fix, to give us a sense of identity, to give us an emotion that feels like we are complete, when we're living in a lie, and we get these little spikes of energy that feel like we're someone, when we are that all along. And it's a horribly destructive, sabotaging cycle that we're stuck in. So any sign you look at, it's like that song, signs everywhere, signs. What are the signs telling you to do? What are they suggesting for you to do? Who owns the signs? What do the owners of the signs want? What kind of emotional response are they trying to elicit to you from these signs? Don't believe these signs care about you or want what's best for you. There's always a narrative, there's always an agenda. And it may just be a simple person trying to sell their product, sure. But what kind of emotional manipulation are they using? Are they even aware? Um, yeah. Like, oh well, I know it sells products if I do it this way, so they continue to do it. But are they even realizing that they're hijacking someone's emotion potentially to get that, to sell their thing? Are they being transparent? It's like you see a chip bag commercial or a chip bag brand. It's like, yo, this has 30% less fat than all the things. It's made from whole grain. Okay, well, what are they not telling you? That these chips are fucking terrible for you. They're gonna make you feel like shit. So it's like it's kind of like online dating. They're only showing you this rose color tinted version of what they want to show you, and that's it. And they feel, it's not real. It's not even being transparent. Because with transparency, you don't even need to say that shit. You don't need to sell yourself. Real can feel real. You see real. You don't need to explain it. Ask yourself, why is anyone trying to convince you of anything? And why are you trying to convince anyone of yourself? If you know who you are, it's a waste of your fucking time because you're doing it. You're doing you. You're being you. And why would you try to convince someone that's taking your energy of being you? What are you trying to get out of them? When someone's trying to convince you how awesome you are, how shitty you are, what are they trying to get out of you? What are they trying to convince themselves of? So I just wanted to drop this food for thought. Have a great day. Propaganda.